What are your plans after uni? Second year me was on a madness. I wanted a successful career. I did not think this made me emotional. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. The video is going to be about life after school, after university. It's something that's been on my mind since I was 12 years old, what I want to be when I'm older. If you're new here, I'm Marguerite. I'm in my third year at the University of Warwick, doing a year abroad. I did my first semester in Canada, and now I'm in Germany for my second semester. And I hope this video can bring you some clarity, can maybe help you figure out what you want to do, but most importantly, wow, what was that voice break? Reassure you that it's okay that you don't know what you want to do. That's my life right now, trying to just figure out what I want to do after I graduate. What are your plans after uni? That's a really good question. It's been my dilemma for the past, I kid you not, 10 years. Okay, we're gonna start from when I was 12. When I was 12, I think I wanted to be an actor. I really loved watching movies and I really enjoyed acting. I used to do drama club in primary school. I went to a musical theatre summer camp. And then when I was 16, I wanted to be an aerospace engineer because I really liked physics. But then I took physics for A-level. Well, I took it only for 2 weeks and I realized it was way too much maths. I was decent at GCSE, you know, like I took part in the maths challenge, like the Olympiad maths challenge that sometimes you can take outside of class. I got to gold. And no, it just wasn't for me. I'm more of a creative person, I've realized. So aerospace engineer, out the window. And then when I was 17, so I took biology, chemistry, English literature, and history in year 12. I thought, I want to be a doctor. I did online virtual work experience with like the young doctor. And I realized, you know, like, I don't think I'm that passionate about being a doctor. So then when I was 18 to 20, I wanted to be a lawyer. I received a lot of advice to take a subject that I know I would enjoy and then just do a law conversion course after graduating. So that was the plan. Going into my first year of university, I applied for Insight Days and I applied for VAC schemes in my second year. I was part of the Law Society exec at Warwick. You know, that went on the CV. I did a lot of stuff for the CV to boost my application and to increase my chances of landing an internship. I got rejected in my vaccine applications. I was very burnt out. If I'm not willing to try again in like the next round of vac schemes, surely that's a sign. I don't love commercial law as much as I thought I did. And then consulting, I took part in a case competition when I was in Canada. It was cool, it was fun, it was a good experience, but another but. I don't know, I just think I fell in love with traveling and kind of being independent and just being able to do whatever I wanted to do. Do I actually want to be a management consultant? Don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on it. It just wasn't, it's not for me. But hey, at least I've tried it, I've got a taste for it. As much experience as I could have got without having got an internship. Yeah, so that's where we are now. I don't know what my plans are after uni. If you're watching this and you don't know what you want to do after uni, stop looking at other people. I think it starts from within. Think about what you enjoy and don't think about what you've seen other people do. Most, if not all of my friends are trying to go for corporate jobs. So that made me think, oh, so maybe I should do the same. So I wanted a successful career, or what I thought was a successful career for me, but you gotta start within. Don't pick your future career by picking a job and then working backwards. Think of it more like start within yourself. What do I enjoy? What am I naturally good at? What have other people told me that I'm good at? And then work from there. It's definitely a lot of vague, open-ended questions. It's okay if you don't have like, direct answers. It's good to think about, and I think in that sense, you know that you'll actually be following your heart. You'll feel more fulfilled. Whereas if you like were in my shoes a year ago and think, oh yeah, I want to be a lawyer. Okay, so to be a commercial lawyer, I need to get a training contract. Okay, how do I get a training contract? I ideally should get a VAC scheme. How do I get a VAC scheme? I need to do really well, obviously in the application. Okay, how do I do that? I need to take part in all these extracurriculars. I need to have a killer CV. I need to do all the psychometric tests. I need to network. Oh my god, okay, so how do I do all of that? And it's just like, whoa. Like, is this even what you want? Because it doesn't sound like it. Not once did I mention what I want. It was more like what I should do, what I have to do, what I feel like I should do. I think I was having a conversation with a friend about this, and she was saying how follow your heart and then success will follow when it's what your heart wants, not when it's what you think you should do. When your actions align with your values, when your career aligns with your values, somehow, I don't know, like the universe rewards supports you almost. It's something to think about, something I've been thinking about for years. Think about whether you want to work in an office or you would prefer to work remotely. Do you want to work with a lot of people? Do you want to be very client facing? Do you want to work in groups, or do you want to work independently but have clients? If you don't want a client facing role, you prefer to work more behind the scenes? Do you want a very strict routine where you're always going into the office 5 days a week, kind of getting closer to your colleagues that way? Or do you want something more hybrid, like going into the office maybe twice, thrice a week, and then working from home 2 days a week? Do you want to work only 2 days a week and be able to chill for the rest of the week? Do you want to travel while working? With all these questions, what makes you light up inside when you hear them? If you don't know what you want to do after university, embark on some side quests. Start your own projects and just figure out what you enjoy doing. See what sticks. I tried law, it didn't stick. I tried social media 2 years ago and that has stuck. I've seen some successes with it. I was lucky to have the opportunity to get paid to make content a couple times, albeit it was last year. See what sticks. That's my advice. You know, if you're 19, you've just started uni, you have little experience, so just try everything. Join all of the careers societies, start your own projects. I founded my own magazine when I was in second year, so that was when I was like, okay, if law firms aren't gonna give me any experience, I'm gonna make my own experience. I was president of Warwick Sequoia Zine, so it was a magazine that was meant to showcase the works of East Asian and Southeast Asian creatives at my university. So we made the magazine, we made it digital. I had a whole exec, oh my god, missed my team. We organized a launch party for it. It was great. We had panels with all the magazine contributors. We had breakout rooms, we had performances. Low-key, I can't believe I did that. Second year me was on a madness. Third year me has taken it chill. I haven't really embarked on any side projects. My projects are making the most of the country that I'm in. So making the most of Canada, making the most of Germany. But yeah, when I was in second year, I was like so desperate to do something with my life, to make something of myself, to make something bigger than myself, I think. And that's been my goal since I started YouTube. Like, that's why I started YouTube. I do want a dynamic career. I don't know if that looks like having various streams of income or having like one job after another, but they're all very different to each other. The thing is with me, I will obsess over a goal, but then I'll change my mind after. Once I've kind of explored it and thought about it, I change my mind. I just don't like having regrets. I see life as like a bucket list. I want to travel, potentially do something with social media, but I don't know if I want to make social media my life. I think I want to have multiple streams of income, give some piano lessons. I have my diploma in piano, so I can teach, do some tutoring. Yeah, I want to travel. I don't know what that's gonna look like, but I just know that I want to travel like a lot. I did a semester abroad in Canada, super grateful, and now I'm studying for a semester in Germany. Honestly, loving life right now. This is what's making me want to travel in my career. Sometimes I think, wow, I did not imagine being so lost when I was 16. I peaked in school, but at the same time, I was quite closed-minded. I thought, okay, well, I get really good grades. I am going to have like a successful career, and I think I know what that looks like. I thought I had it figured out, but now, and I think like, damn, have I regressed? Am I fulfilling the trope of being the formerly gifted child that has just lost the plot? Maybe, but I think another way you could see it is you have let go of a prescripted guideline that was enforced on you by parents, teachers, peers, media, like the movies, and now you're carving your own path. Like, yeah, okay, I did really well in my GCSEs and A-levels, but I wasn't really thinking for myself, let's be so real. I was following the mark schemes. I knew what to write that would get me good grades. I no longer give so much value to academic validation like I used to. I feel like there's more to life than that, and there's more to my identity than just like a high achiever at school. And I feel like a lot of my subscribers are probably, you know, students who do work hard at school and who do get good grades, but find it exhausting to always be chasing those grades. There's no A stars in life. So what does success look like to me? And you know, success, it looks different for everyone. I used to think that success was being a commercial lawyer, and so I did not think this made me emotional. Alright, sorry, just had to take a moment. I was chasing it for the prestige. I think chasing it for the feeling of, oh, I'm good enough. At the end of the day, it was never law or medicine that interested me, but it was just the feeling of having that status, feeling of having accomplished something, the feeling of I'm actually someone important. Here's to figuring life out together by doing the most. I'll see you in my next video. Like and subscribe, comment if you have any questions. Just, you know, let me know what career path you're considering. Let me know if you found this video helpful or reassuring. Let me know if you want more videos like this. I actually quite enjoyed making this, I can't lie. Bye.